Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Time. Thank you for joining me for another wine review. Please, before we start, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and follow my content. Do me a solid, man. Do me a motherfucking solid. Today I want to show you what I believe is one of the very best value wines in the entire world. And I've thought about this wine for about a decade now. And it goes back to my sommelier days where I was pouring wine on the restaurant floor and purchasing wine for my restaurants and trying to find some of the best values in kind of unknown, obscure regions throughout the world. This is a Spanish wine, and it is the Descendientes de José Palacios Petalos. Really pretty label. And it's produced by a guy named Alvaro Palacios. And Alvaro Palacios, here, take a look at the label there. Alvaro Palacios is part of the Palacios Remondo family, which owns an iconic estate in Rioja. He's one of 9 siblings, and this young gentleman, as a young man, went out to France and studied in France and took up a job over at Chateau Petrus, and he learned the trade over there. And then on the way back to Spain, he decided that instead of joining the family business in Rioja, that he would seek out his livelihood and his dream in the region of Priorat, which is in southern Spain, close to Barcelona. And he started a couple wine domains, one of which is called Finca Dofi, and the other one, which is perhaps even more famous, is called La Ermita. Both Priorat wines grown from old vine Grenache in South Spain, but he also sought out old vine Mencia in the region of Bierzo. And Bierzo is in the northwestern part of Spain and known for the grape called Mencia. And Petalos is exactly that. It is old vine Mencia, about 95%. I believe there's 5% of other obscure Spanish varieties blended into this wine. It rolls in at around $20. Some of the kind of bigger online retailers, you might find it for $18.99, $19.99. I picked it up at a little local wine shop that has a little higher margins, and I think it was $22. But nevertheless, a value play for sure. I think it's scored 93 points in a few of the publications. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl. The color is a kind of like a purple, dense purple color with a little bit of fading around the outside rim. It is a 2018 vintage, the 18 vintage Descendientes de José Palacios Petalos. On the nose, the wine is very fragrant, floral, displaying fruit tones of black cherry and a little bit of black raspberry. There's a slight underlining essence of soil and a little tiny bit of a dried herbal component, but mostly fruit driven on the nose. Bright fruit, bright balanced acidity, round, I would say not incredibly mouth coating, but to the point with a lot of purity of fruit and just a touch of that kind of like gravelly little soil background in the wine. Certainly an excellent value with a fair amount of complexity for around $20. Seek it out. Definitely won't be disappointed if you buy the Petalos in any vintage. I mean, stretching back 10 vintages of this stuff, every time I pick up a bottle or I see a glass on a wine list at a Spanish restaurant or something, that I always order it, and it's a killer wine for the price, guys. Seek it out, and thank you so much for joining me. If I had to give it a score on a 100-point scale, I'd probably give it about a 92-point score. 92, I think, is an excellent score for the price. Cheers, guys.